Hi everyone, thanks for watching my latest Beatles finds video. I'm going to show you some items that I've acquired recently to add to my Beatles and solo Beatles collection. First, show you this right up here. Okay, this is a mobile that I got. It's Ringo Starr, Time Takes Time, USA, 1992. And the idea is that it hangs and spins. And the middle part also spins, as you can see. But then, of course, it's like, the air in here is not ever such that it's going to spin independently in the middle. It's a very slight curve, if anything, that it goes on. Yeah, so I'm really happy to have this. Okay, and now we have a 45, and this is from England. It's John Lennon, Woman, backed with Yoko Ono's song, Beautiful Boys, both of which were on the Double Fantasy album in 1980. And because it's a UK press, you have the tiny spindle hole there. All right, so that's the first item that I picked up. Next, I got a Beatles magazine. I don't like getting too many Beatles magazines because I have a closet full of them, But this was in really, really, really great shape. And it says Beatles 100 Pics. There are a lot of Beatles pictures. It's very Beatles-centric, this particular issue. But it has other groups in it, too. As you can see there, we got the Rolling Stones. And we got the Beach Boys, so on. So, without going through every page, must have been a real treat back in the day to get color photos of the Beatles, and I guess that's kind of like a poster in a way. If you want, you can take the cover off. I'm glad whoever owned this didn't do it. You could have had a Beatles poster by unfastening the cover. So many things in here to show that I don't know where to begin, but one of the things that interested me was it has newly discovered pics of the Beatles before they became famous. Now, this magazine came out in 1965, and some of these pictures, of course, we've seen before. That's common now, but back then it was very, I guess, uncommon. But there are even some photos in here that I don't think I've seen. And, well, some, yes. Some here are common. But, you got Pete Best in a lot of these shots. And, of course, over the years, we've seen so many thousands of pictures. But can't see every one of them here. But to just get a gander at some of them. Just some rare photos. Some of them, as I say, I've seen. Some of them look familiar. Some of them do not. So to see the early Beatles pictures like that alone are pretty cool. Early Ringo. I like this picture with the Rolling Stones and Patty Boyd. And you can look for George Harrison's Hates and Loves. There's just so much stuff here. I honestly got to tell you. Here's a continuation of the Beatles before they became famous, old photos. Yeah, I really couldn't resist this particular magazine. We just lost Jerry Marsden, and that's a early photo here of Jerry Marsden, of Jerry and the Pacemakers playing with them. Are they playing with them, or was that just him by himself? No, it's Jerry and the Pacemakers by themselves. Never mind. Anyway, you get the idea. This is a very cool magazine. A lot of good photos in it. One more to go, one more page. This is really something you have to look at all the way through because it's dedicated to the Beatles mostly, All right. So, next item we have here for show and tell is a Laserdisc. This is how I used to watch movies on Laserdiscs. The John Lennon Video Collection. Looks like a record album, but it's not. It's a 12-inch disc that you play movies on. It's like a giant-sized DVD, if you will. All right, next item up. This is a version of the Family Way U.S. soundtrack, music by Paul McCartney. It says their promotion copy, not for sale. The real draw with this, first of all, it's in great shape. And you can see there for radio station use. It's really this sticker that's on the front cover that you could pause and read if you like. That really makes it interesting. But as I say, really in good shape, this copy. I have a copy of this already, US, but not with the label on the front. One day I was in my record store and a woman came in. She had a whole bunch of newspapers and magazines that she wanted to sell to the record store. The record store wasn't interested in buying them. Many of them were actually newspapers of John Lennon's death from 1980, but I already have those. You know, I don't ever look at them, but I have them. But there were a couple in there that I was interested in. This was one of them, Rolling Stone. So even though the woman wasn't able to make a sale to the store, I gave her a couple of bucks and was able to get this from her. So this is cool. This is from 1979, July of 79, talking with Paul McCartney. And there was another one here. And these are very fragile. Of course, I bought this for the Village People. No, not really. I didn't buy it for the Village People. You can see there, it says George Harrison there. Candid Conversation. From 79 also. This is the George Harrison interview. This is very, very delicate, this newspaper. It feels like it's going to crumble. So we got to talk with George. And going back to the Paul magazine, Rolling Stone, we have Paul McCartney. And a conversation with Paul. That's it, everybody. I thank you for checking out this installment, and there's many more to come, as always. See ya.